back to business here in Breffni Park for this quarter-final meeting between these two great rivals, crosserlough and Mullahoran, and both sides are out on the field. And while we await the start of the game, I'll just give you a quick rundown on the line-out. And we'll start with crosserlough. In goal, number 1 will be Gay Maguire, right full-back wearing number 2, Sean Lynch, full-back number 3, Shea Smith, and left corner-back number 4, Pádraig Riley. The half-line on the right, number 5, Noel Cook. In the centre, number 6, Sean Cusick, and on the left, wearing number 7, will be Donald Smith. Centre field, number 8, Brian Lynch, and along with him, wearing number 9, will be Paul McAvoy. The half-forward line on the right, number 10, J.P. McDermott. In the centre, number 11, Pádraig Lynch, and on his left, wearing number 12, will be Damien Riley. The full forward line, top of the right, wearing number 13, Tom Rehill. Full forward, number 14, John McVitie, and full top of the left, wearing number 15, will be Benny Bird. That is the crosserlough side that we received, well, just moments before the game, and the Mullahoran line-out reads as follows. In goal, number 1, Pádraig Riley. Right full-back, number 2, Kevin Fay. Full-back, wearing number 3, will be Sean Gannon, and left-back, number 4, Ray Fagan. The half-line on the right, number 5, Gerald Brady. In the centre, number 6, Jerry Sheridan, and on the left, the captain of the side, Pádraig Riley. The centre field, number 8, Kieran Brady, and along with him will be Vivian Dow. The half-forward line, wearing number 10, Mickey Brady. In the centre, number 11, Damien Riley. And on the left, wearing number 12, will be J.J. Plunkett. The full forward line, top of the right, wearing number 13, Tommy Sheridan. In the centre, wearing number 14, will be Pádraig Riley. And top of the left, wearing number 15, will be John C. Brady. And indeed, an interesting feature in the Mullahoran side in that there are 3 of the players, well, namely in Pádraig Riley. And an interesting feature also is that you have Damien Riley playing at left half forward for crosserlough, and you have also Damien Riley playing at centre half forward for Mullahoran. 2 completely different people, 2 people that will be completely in opposition here this evening. And certainly, while there has been, great talk over the last number of weeks as to who might be the likely champions, and such a game was going to be a good one, and so on and so forth, well, I've got a sneaky feeling that this is the game that is certainly going to be the game of the year. And let's hope that it will live up to the standards that many people would be expecting from crosserlough and indeed Mullahoran. Well, possibly in a fairly confident mood, I'm sure there, the trainer of the crosserlough side, Micheál Greenan, of course, being the trainer of the Mullahoran side here on this 24th day of July, 1988. And here, of course, you've got the crosserlough side, well, a side that, suffered, shall we say, a somewhat severe blow in recent times, having lost a couple of players, well, to the Big Apple, as they say. And up on the other side, Mullahoran, well, they're having the usual kick around before the game. Breffni Park is, of course, that of the very talented Michael Fagan. Michael, who had to cry off because of a back injury that he received, well, in the previous game a couple of weeks ago. And there you're watching the trainer of the Mullahoran side, local referee Micheál Greenan there, having a chat there with centre field man. Now the referee Brian Crow, he's the one that's officiating at this one. crosserlough v Mullahoran, quarter-final, Cavan Senior Championship 1988. The game gets underway, crosserlough straight into the attack. Brian Lynch out to the right here, where the ball will be collected by the centre forward. His brother Pádraig, a shot that was out to the right only just, but it did go out over the end line. So the first attack coming there from crosserlough, and it ended up with a wide. Will be the turn now of Mullahoran goalkeeper Pádraig Riley to kick out under the centre. Nice fielding here for a moment, coming from Brian Lynch, halting the ball up to the centre when losing control. collected back here by Gerard Brady for Mullahoran, and he turns defence into attack. Deflecting ball from Damien O'Reilly. Mightn't have worked out the way he would have liked it. Nevertheless, Pádraig Riley with a high lobber going out towards the right. The cornerback here down under it. The ball gone out over the end line. In fact, it was carried out over the end line here by the cornerback Sean Lynch, so it will be a 45. See Brady now to take this one. He'll test his right boot now in the early seconds. Swings it right into the 13-metre area, grabbed and sent out to the right of the upright there from Damien O'Reilly, so the ball drops wide. Still no score with a little over a minute gone in this first half. Gay Maguire now placing the ball down here at the goal on her left, so it will be the turn of Sean Lynch out towards the far side for crosserlough. Out after it there, Mullahoran's right half forward, Mickey Brady, but the ball gone out over the sideline on the far side, so it will be a line ball for crosserlough, about 65 metres out from their own goal. Donald Smith up along the far wing. Benny Bird now lobbing it across towards this side where Pádraig Riley, the Mullahoran captain, is penalised for, well, was it hopping the ball twice? The referee, anyway, awarding the free in, and it will be about 30 metres out, dead straight in front of the goal, up here on our right. Brian Lynch now running in for the quick one, but it didn't work out. Well, I wonder, if Tom had been better, he tried for the point and lobbed it over. Anyway, crosserlough coming back. It's their centre half back with the right-footed one that goes out to the left of the upright. Sean Cusick it was, and the ball drops wide. So it's two wides for crosserlough, one wide for Mullahoran, and still no score on the scoreboard, and that's really where it counts. Pádraig Riley, not a very good one. Did reach the 45-metre line though. Whipped up here for Mullahoran and belted way up through the centre. John C. judging the hopping ball to the centre forward here, Damien O'Reilly. And that one, well, the last one to the right and this one to the left, and both of them wide. Will be Sean Lynch to kick out. High down towards the centre, deflected a little bit further upfield here by Paul McAvoy. Mickey Brady on the far side here for Mullahoran, outside the 45-metre line. Forced to play the ball back there to Kevin Fay. High lobbing one in towards the goal mouth, broken down, the goalkeeper going down for it. Conditions a little bit breezy up around the goal area there. Nicely whipped in here by Vivian Dowd from about 40 metres out, high and over the bar. First score of the game there coming from Vivian Dowd, a point from about 40 metres out. 1 point for Mullahoran, and no score for crosserlough with about 4 minutes gone into the first half. Once again now, right across the centre field mark. Benny Bird, first time in it. Pulled down here by Vivian Dowd now, 60 metres from his own goal. Shot half blocked, the centre half Sean Cusick back in now to Benny Bird. Benny up to the centre now to the full forward here, John McVeety. McVeety with it 25 yards out. He takes a shot and it drops in and it's over the bar. Looked for a moment as though it was going to go out to the left, but it went over the hard way, off the work and dropped in and over the bar. So it's 1 point apiece and almost 5 minutes into the first half. Pádraig Riley now to kick out for Mullahoran. Broken down on the centre. Remember that these two sides, well, in their previous rounds, well, they came through the hard way, but nevertheless, they made it. Out here in the centre, the referee now will have a word with one of the Mullahoran players. And it appears as though he may be writing down the name of Jerry Sheridan out there. The crosserlough man is stretched out here inside the 45-metre line. Brian Crowe having a very serious chat with Jerry. It's a case of the defence versing the force there for a moment almost. Anyway, the free will be inside the 45-metre line. Dead straight in front of the goal up here on our right. Here's Brian now, going way out towards the right, harmlessly out over the end line, and the score remaining 1 point apiece, and about 6.5 minutes into this first half. So Porrick Riley now, here once again with the kick out, high down to the centre. The three almost coming into the action there for a moment. Crosserlough centre field, Paul McAvoy. Benny Bird transfers out to the far side. JP McDermott out after it. Referee penalising Mickey Brady apparently over there, or Gerard Brady rather, over there on the far side. So it will be a free in to Crosserlough about 40 metres out. 20 in from the far sideline, and Brian Lynch going out to take it. And so vital. 1 point apiece, 40 metres out, comes up, right-footed. It will be lobbing out towards the right here. Nobody really willing to hold on for a moment, with the exception there of the corner forward. Cut across into the centre here now, and there's the shot, and it's over the bar. Tom Real there, the opportunist in the right place at the right time, snapping the ball up and tapping it over the bar. And well, it was one that had been a little bit lower. It might have been a good deal more, but Tom was well satisfied with what God gave him, as they say, the point. And so it's 2 points for Crosserlough and 1 point for Mullahoran. As Porrick Riley will kick out once more down here at the goal on the right. High into the centre. Benny Bird operating out around midfield, wearing the number 15. Out towards the side, saved one out over the sideline there by Tom Real. Crosserlough attacking again now, John McVeety through the centre. The referee has blown his whistle. The referee will award the free into Crosserlough there on the 20-metre line, well, a little outside. And this time it appears as though Porrick Lynch is going to have a go. 2 points to 1. Porrick, one of the taller players on this Crosserlough side now, steadies himself, has the look, takes the shot, but it goes out to the right, out over the end line. So it's still 2 points to 1. Now they kick out right down through the centre. Whipped up here by the centre forward, Damien O'Reilly. Cuts it in through the centre, but it will be cut off and sent down towards the far side for Crosserlough. Out after it there, Damien O'Reilly, Crosserlough's right half, JP McDermott. The referee blows his whistle and he will award the free. It will be about 55 metres out. It's one that could easily lob in around the goal area. The referee tooting at his whistle there, demanding a mentor off the field back there behind where the free was being taken from. So the ball out over the end line down here at the goal on our left. Now into the first half. Crosserlough, if anything, playing against the breeze that will be blowing from right to left, a somewhat stiffish breeze, I might add, as the referee penalises the Crosserlough man over here on the far side, and he will award the free to Mullahoran. It will be about 50 metres out, a little more than 50. The referee now apparently bringing the ball some metres forward for descent. It is now inside the 45-metre line. A change of heart now as to who is going to take it. Swinging out towards the right, not going wide or anything like now. Grabbed in here and sent way out to the left of the upright, out over the end line. So the score remaining 2 points to 1 in favour of Crosserlough. Damien Riley will forgive me if I say that he was the culprit with that one. Anyway, down into the centre. Stalemate for a moment. Mullahoran gaining possession now. The dangerous ball back here. Sean Lynch grabs it out towards the side. Noel Cook now swinging it across into the centre for Crosserlough. Jerry Sheridan collecting the breaking ball. Lucky for some, as they say. High ball dropping out towards the left here. Held back here for the Crosserlough men by their full-back, Shea Smith. So the referee will award the free outfield to Crosserlough, and which Sean Lynch will take, having a stern word with one of the centre field men. Anyway, there's Sean's kick down to the centre. Held here for Mullahoran by Kieran Brady, and Kieran is fouled. And the referee awarding the free to Mullahoran, which will be about 55 metres out. And Jerry Sheridan has made the journey upfield now to take the kick. Going way out towards the right, out over the end line with the score remaining 2 points to 1 in favour of Crosserlough, and about 13 minutes into the first half. Now placing for Sean Lynch. His right-footed kick way out towards the far side. Very close, in fact, out over the sideline. Kieran Brady there, grabbing on the far side, but, well, forced to carry the ball, so it will be a line ball for Crosserlough. Donald Smith now, way up to the centre, deflected past the reaching fingers of Jerry Sheridan. Back here is Porrick Riley, and the referee will award the free outfield. A little bit too high for Vivian Dowd. Stills might come in handy in a case like that. Vivian, very tall player. Brian Lynch now, right through the centre. Jerry Sheridan grabbing it and gets it back out. Field now up into the attack, but the ball grabbed back here by Shea Smith, and Shea being somewhat mauled at as the referee blows his whistle, and he will award the free to Crosserlough. Just inside their own 65. Sean Lynch to take it. Down here in front. Decides to have a good long run at it now. He certainly gets plenty of length into it. A dangerous kind of ball. Back here is Jerry Sheridan for Crosserlough, or for Mullahoran. Rather, the referee has blown his whistle. The free about 40 metres out. Jerry sends it way out towards the far right, where it will be collected there on the far side now by Mickey Brady, and referee penalising him for over carrying the ball. So it will be a free out field here to Crosserlough, about 35 metres out from their own goal. Porrick Riley will take this one. The Porrick Riley on the Crosserlough side, of course. High up through the centre. Breaking ball coming down here, where Kevin Fay collects it and gets it back upfield. Porrick Riley again now out towards this side, heading towards the sideline. Will he make it? No. Line ball down here in front. The linesman there, John Pat Martin, the man that will take the kick. Porrick Riley, the short one into Vivian Dowd. Brian Lynch in front. Nice thump out to his left. And Porrick Riley with a high, dangerous ball, high, straight, and over the bar. Coming there from Porrick Riley, the captain of their side. So it's now 2 points apiece. Generally up to now, well, there's nothing really between them, and no side giving away anything, as they say. Benny Bird out in the centre. Back to his old form. The shoulder there. J.P. McDermott, but the referee has now blown his whistle. So he will award the free outfield to Mullahoran outside the 45-metre line. Somebody pulling there on the ball when it wasn't exactly safe to do so. Way out towards the far right. Collected here for Mullahoran and sent in through the centre there by Tommy Sheridan. Bolted back down towards the side for Crosserlough. Again, out over the sideline, down here in front. Line ball for Mullahoran and Porrick Riley. It's about 55 metres out. Porrick lobbing it in there. Pulled down for Sean Lynch, but dropped for a moment. Jancy ready and the goal! Jancy there getting the breaking ball. The back for a moment had it under control. He lost the control, and Jancy took the opportunity and punished the error and crashed the ball into the left-hand corner of the net. So it is now Mullahoran 1 goal and 2 points, and crosserlough have 2 points. And from the kick out into the centre now, it's collected by Sean Cusick. It is up now towards Benny Bird on the far side. Doesn't quite hold on. Mickey Brady now on the far wing, way upfield now, and the referee blows his whistle. The referee blowing his whistle. The Mullahoran full back there, Seamus Gannon there, Sean Gannon in possession there, running through away from the play, but the referee had already blown the whistle. One of the Mullahoran players over on the far side is now stretched out, but the referee having a word there with a player from the opposite side. So the free now is about 40 metres out. Hurling in and curling over the bar. A nice point way out there on the far side. There from about 40 metres out. Sent over the bar there by Tommy Sheridan. All kicked out now, down to the centre. Thumped a little bit further upfield here by McAvoy. Back here, Porrick Riley. Doing the captain's piece, as it were. Oh, little confusion here between the two forwards. Back here is Sean Lynch. Down towards Porrick Riley there on the far wing, and the referee blows his whistle. About 30 metres out from their own goal. There's Porrick now, with the kick right up through the centre. Nicely pulled down there for a moment by the centre forward, Porrick Lynch. Put in here for crosserlough into the centre now to John mcveety. 25 yards out, left-footed, and he sends it over the bar. Over the bar. It was heading towards the right, but it was inside and over. So it's 1 goal and 3 points now for Mullahoran, and crosserlough have 3 points, and we've about 22 minutes into the first half. So Porrick Riley now to kick out down through the centre. A game that, is not spectacular or anything like that. Some nice football though. Having said that, Damien O'Reilly now for Mullahoran, and the nice football maybe spoil a little bit with that effort out over the end line. Placing the ball. This time it will be Porrick Riley to kick down towards the side of the field. Pulled down there for a moment by Vivian Dowd, and in after it there was J.J. Plunkett rather. But the referee awarding the free upfield here to crosserlough, and it will be about 50 metres out. Little difference of opinion there for a moment. About 50 metres out. Right up through the centre. Nicely pulled down by Porrick Lynch across into the centre. Crosserlough's left half forward, Damien Riley. Here they are now, moving in across the 13-metre line. The ball knocked away for a moment, comes to the left corner forward, Benny Bird. Benny's on the ground, up again, his intended pass going completely astray, and the referee will award a free outfield, about 25 yards out from their own goal. Well, in fact, the referee has now moved the ball way out to close to the 45-metre line, moving the ball there about 25 metres forward. So Jerry Sheridan will take the kick. Oh, plenty of length into it. Nicely fielded back here by Brian Lynch. Brian gets it way out towards the far side. Will head towards the sideline, be saved from going over by Damien Riley. High across into the centre. Pulled down here by the centre forward, the other Damien O'Reilly. Mullahoran, and he takes a shot, and he makes no mistake with this one. Sends it over the bar. 1-4 for Mullahoran, 3 points for crosserlough. Sean Lynch now, this time to kick down into the centre. Broken out towards the side. And the referee penalising crosserlough for pushing here apparently. Well, something there that, well, could be uncalled for. The referee now moving the ball forward some 10 or 12 metres, and Jerry Sheridan will take the kick. Way out towards the far side. Porrick Riley there doing quite well. Low clearance along the ground, added to a little bit further upfield. A little surprise for Paul McAvoy, but the ball gone out over the sideline on the far side. So it will be a line ball for crosserlough, about 25 yards out. Right-footed one. The rain beginning to come down a little again as Mullahoran push forward again, but any pushing, well, cut off here by the defence up into the centre to Brian Lynch from Shea Smith. Further upfield to Benny Bird. Benny adding to it, but, well, any would-be attack cut off here, and Mullahoran about to, or are they clear their lines? JJ Plunkett is in after it now. He's on the ground, two players around him. Ball cut off now up here by the cornerback Ray Fagan into the centre. Damien O'Reilly there going in peerlessly there, but the referee blows his whistle, penalising Damien there for apparently charging there when in possession. So he will award the free to crosserlough about 55 metres out. Brian Lynch to take it. And here's Brian, high, going out towards the right, not going to go wide or anything like John McVeety there for a moment, and the ball broken out towards this side, collected here by Kevin Fay for Mullahoran. Kevin gets it down towards the side of the field. Damien O'Reilly in possession now, 55 yards from his own goal, right-footed, lobbing, dangerous ball, but back here is Shea Smith, and the referee blows his whistle. He will, well, it's becoming a little bit hectic in here, and well, not too savoury at the moment. The referee is calling out now to one side a player, and he will have a somewhat serious chat, I would imagine, there, but the crosserlough man back up on his feet, a little bit shaken. The referee there having a conversation here with the defence and telling them that, well, pointing to the watch, and we've about a minute or a little over a minute to half time, I suppose, telling them that any delays, well, he will play thereon. Anyway, that is completely at his discretion. Sean Lynch is ready to take the free, and Shea Smith resuming his place there. The ball sent up into the centre. Kieran Brady grabbing, turning back downfield towards the full forward. Out on the far side now, Tommy Sheridan tapping it in now to Vivian Dowd, 25 yards out, trying to go the hard way about it possibly, but the kick cut off there out to the full forward, Porrick Riley. Here's a curling ball right into the goal mouth, a dangerous ball, but the referee penalising the forwards for being inside the little square. So, Sean Lynch now with the kick down to the far side, close to the sideline, safe from going over. Mickey Brady didn't quite hold on. Going back here is Porrick Riley. Porrick's about 25 yards from his own goal. Transfers up along the far side here for crosserlough, whipped up here by the half-back there on the far side, Gerard Brady, way up into the centre here for Mullahoran. John C. with a curling, dangerous ball into the goal mouth. Gay McGuire down under it, almost for a moment, losing control, but then retrieving and getting out to the far side. Kieran Brady now coming back for Mullahoran, but the referee blows his whistle. He will award the free about 40 metres out from the crosserlough goal, and about 10 yards over there to the right of the goal up here on our left. We're coming very close to half time now. In fact, we're over the 30 minutes in the first half. This free about 40 metres out. Over the bar, increasing that lead there. 1 goal and 5 points. Tommy Sheridan sending it over. 1 goal and 5 for Mullahoran, and crosserlough have 3 points. And we're coming very, very close to half time. Sean Lynch now to kick out. High, right across the centre field area as the referee calls for the ball, and so it is at half time. Well, at half time, 1 goal and 5 points for Mullahoran, and crosserlough have 3 points. And it's well, the type of game that one would expect from these sides, close marking and some very fine football indeed. And I think that, well, no matter who comes out of this one, well, they're certainly going to prove a force in the senior championship and in the remainder, of course, of that senior championship. Let's hope that the second half, well, can emulate the pattern that we had there in the first. Well, we welcome you back now for the second half, and well, it appears as though the referee out in the centre is leaving the law down, as it were, somewhat with the centre field men. 1-5 to 3 points at half time. Mullahoran in front. A matter of seconds now, we will have the second half underway. Crosserlough in this second half, of course, will be favoured by that stiffish breeze playing from right to left. Or on the centre now, Brian Crowe picks up the ball and gets the second half underway. Stalemate for a moment. Mullahoran come away with it now. Kieran Brady cut off down towards this side here. Ball broken down by Gerard Brady, and it's gone out over the sideline down here to our right. Line ball for the crosserlough lads, and it will be about 55 metres out from their own goal. That will be Brian Lynch. Oh, a nice lengthy kick right into the 13-metre area, but Benny Bird there getting shoved from behind, so the referee will award the free in about 22 metres out from the Mullahoran goal. Rehill now going to have a go at this one. Tom curls it in and straight over the bar, narrowing that gap. Tom Rehill sending the ball over there. 1-5 to 4 points now. And it appears as though Ronan Farrelly now is in the game. Of course, when we talked at the beginning about, well, crosserlough, well, having suffered severe blows, as it were, well, of course, Ronan Farrelly could be included in that. But now he is included in the team that are out there on the field for to try and curtail this lead that Mullahoran have at this point in time. Mullahoran pushing forward now. Kieran Brady with the high one going way out towards the right, hopping once and twice out over the end line. So Sean Lynch now with the kick into the centre, pumped a little bit further upfield here by Vivian Dowd, way out towards the far side. Up to the centre now to Porrick Lynch. 45 metres out, and Porrick's left-footed kick is out over the end line, but the score remaining 8-4. Kick out. Down at the goal on our left for Mullahoran. Shortish kick this time. Gerard Brady out after it here now for Mullahoran. Dulcet way up into the attack now. Back here is Shea Smith collecting it for crosserlough now. And Shea working his way upfield and sends it way out towards the right into an open space that was filled fairly quickly. Porrick Riley here on the far side for Mullahoran. Still Porrick Riley. Decides to get rid of it right into the 20-metre area. Mickey Brady for a moment there, but the ball cleared out towards this side. Then after it there was Ronan Farley, and back here is Gerard Brady with a high lobbing ball, a dangerous ball, a push in the back here, and the referee will award the free out. About 13 metres out from their own goal. 13 metres out from the crosserlough goal. Sean Lynch will take the kick. The light beginning to fade a little out in front, but nevertheless, here's Sean's kick down into the centre. Whipped up here by Porrick Riley. Porrick tapping it across into Damien O'Reilly now, 35 metres out, and Damien's shot goes out to the right of the post, and so the ball wraps wide. Porrick Riley now to kick out. High into the centre. Vivian Dowd on the chest, as they say. Gets it back in again. Held back here for the crosserlough men by the fullback Shea Smith. One that was half cut off there by the full forward. Brian Lynch out in the centre here now for crosserlough. Being bottled up here, and the referee has blown his whistle, so he will award the free. I think there were people that felt that the referee was a little bit late in blowing his whistle, but he wasn't. The ball out over the sideline here on the far wing, so a line ball for the Mullahoran side. Line ball about 30 metres from their own goal. Jerry Sheridan out there on the far wing to take it. There's Jerry's kick now. Up along that far side, broken down here and collected as the referee blows his whistle. JJ Plunkett there in possession, but the referee will award the free in about 50 metres from the crosserlough goal. 50 metres out. Shortish kick. Cut out here after is JJ Plunkett. Still JJ, and the referee blows his whistle. Well, the freeze. 40 metres out, this one, and about 20 in from the far sideline. John C. Brady will take it. Four points between them. About 40 metres out. Swings it in. Referee penalising the forwards here for being inside the little square, so he will award a free outfield to crosserlough. We have now almost 8 minutes into the second half. Vivian Dowd running on to collect it here. 40 metres out, takes the return pass there from Damien O'Reilly. Still Vivian Dowd now, 25 yards out. Lowest shot has gone over the bar. Dangerous kind of ball there that glided over the crossbar, and it increases that lead for Mullahoran. They now lead 1 goal and 6 points, and crosserlough have 4 points. Sean Lynch with the kick out. Held here by Kieran Brady, and the referee will award the free to Mullahoran. Jerry Sheridan now. High lobbing ball right into the parallelogram, as they say, grabbed here by the right from Tommy Sheridan and over the bar. Tommy there with the opportunist point, grabbing, turning round and sending it over the bar. Over the centre field. held here for a moment for crosserlough, but it will be Vivian Dowd now that gains possession, and Vivian racing upfield with the man on his left, tapping it out to the far side to Plunkett, and it will be held back here by the right half. Noel Cook, and Noel gets it down to the far side. Porrick Riley now out after it. All gone out over the sideline, and the linesman has signalled that it will be a line ball over there on the far wing to crosserlough, one of the quicker ones on record, into the centre to Brian Lynch. Well, referee now one could almost imagine what Brian might be saying at this time. Remember what we talked about at half-time, or prior to the start of the second half. Jerry Sheridan with the free now. Kieran Brady, apparently the one that got the knock. Ball broken out here, cut away out towards the far side. Collected here and sent downfield for crosserlough. Switches on the crosserlough side, of course, that sees Tom Rehal way back now in the defence with Ronan Farley operating. Here we've got Mullahoran now attacking 35 yards out, but the referee blows his whistle. He's awarding the free in. I was about to say that the player in question might have overcarried, well, not overcarried the ball, but maybe went a little bit too far and was in the position to lose possession, as it were, but the referee awarding the free to Damien, and quite rightly so, and it's about 35 metres out. John C. Brady, 1-7 to 4 points. That is 10 points to 4, 6 points between them, 7 points between them as John C. sends it over the bar. 1 goal and 8 for Mullahoran, 4 points for crosserlough. We're almost halfway through the second half now. Here we've got Brian Lynch, left-footed curling one into the centre. Collected back here for Mullahoran now as they move upfield. The full-back there, Sean Gannon. Here we've Mickey Brady now. Still Mickey Brady out towards this side, where it will be collected here by Damien O'Reilly. Damien with the ball 40 metres out, taps it across to the far side to Mickey Brady with the left-footed one, but it's gone out over the end line. The ball kicked down now into the centre. Noel Cook here. Benny Bird, rather. Correction, Benny's kick up to the centre. John McVitie with it now, outside the 45-metre line. Gerard Brady after him. Still John McVitie. It was meant for possibly the corner forward, Tom Rehal. Cut off now, Jerry Sheridan going down after it here for Mullahoran. 40 from his own goal, up along the far wing. And the referee blows his whistle. The quickly taken free now. Porrick Lynch in after it here for crosserlough. Heading towards the corner, but Porrick controlling now. Gets it up, the curling ball, and a delightful point. Make no mistake about it. Nice point there coming from way out there inside the 13-metre area, the left-footed curling one coming from Porrick Lynch. One appears as Vaux, one of the crosserlough players, received a knock. I can tell you that crosserlough have introduced another sub now into the game as the referee blows his whistle out here in the centre. He will award the free to the men in black and amber, and it will be inside the 65-metre line. Brian Lynch will take the kick, swing it out towards the left here, but the Mullahoran defence quite sound here, and the ball chipped out to the right here, heading towards the side. Well, it's gone out over the sideline now, and Mickey Brady there pulling on the ball there, so it will be a line ball down here in front. Little discussion between Donald Smith and Brian Lynch. Brian lobs it out towards the left. Ronan Farley with it now, tapping it into Benny Bird. Benny Bird, 35 yards out, turns around, takes a shot and sends it wide, and the score remains 1-8 to 5. 1-8 to 5 in favour of Mullahoran, and about 17 minutes into the second half. Switch now on the Mullahoran side that sees Mickey Brady going back into the corner and coming out Ray Fagan to right half forward. Up through the centre. Nice fielding here by Damien O'Reilly. Tapping it in towards Vivian Dowd. About to be tackled. He knows it and gets rid of the ball, while sooner rather than later. Gay Maguire in the goal now. Out towards this side. All picked up here by Sean Cusick. And the referee coming into the action. So his option is, in this case, that he throws up the ball. Between Benny Bird and Vivian Dowd. Shea Smith pulling on it along the ground. Into an open space, will be filled fairly quickly here. John McVeety with it now. John's 65 yards out, the referee blows his whistle. But quickly taken free out to Benny Bird. Benny with the high, curling, dangerous ball right into the goal mouth. Jerry Sheridan there, very near the end line there, and gets it out to the far side, and I mean out, where it will be cleared way out towards this side here. Oh, heading towards the sideline. Nicely chipped back into play there by Damien Riley, rather. Here we have Gerard Brady. And Gerard Brady, the referee, has blown his whistle. He will award a free to crosserlough just inside the 45-metre line. About a yard inside the 45-metre line. Little over 10 minutes left in the game. Brian Lynch surely try and lob this one in and possibly engineer a goal. But the sturdy defence back there, Jerry Sheridan, the referee blows his whistle, awarding the free out. 13 metres out from their own goal. Porrick Riley will take it. 11 points to 5. Just about 10 minutes now left in this quarter-final. Porrick Riley coming up. A high one. Nicely pulled down here by Vivian Dowd. Vivian cuts it up through the centre. Porrick Riley coming out to it for crosserlough, and Porrick turning defence way up into attack. All cut back down. Kieran Brady now. Oh, through something porous, and after it, the full forward, the goalkeeper going down there. Porrick Riley pulling on the ball there. It looked as though it must go into the net, but Gay Maguire had it under cover and gets it out and back out in the centre. Kieran Brady and Benny Bird. Nothing slack about this one. Certainly an awful lot more entertainment than we had earlier on here today. Let me very quickly add, but high one coming here from Tommy Sheridan, and it goes out to the left. 1-8 to 5. Ball kicked down to the centre. Sent back in again. They say the measure you give, the measure you get, but Ray Fagan with it now, losing possession. And the crosserlough man there comes out thundering outfield with the ball. Held back here by the fullback, Sean Gannon. Mullahoran now pushing forward again, and Damien O'Reilly, but it's out over the end line. It's wide, and the score 1-8 to 5. About 8 minutes now left in the game. The light, well, it's fading hard and fast. Little bit of a nargy-bargy out here in the centre as the referee moves past. The lobbing ball in the goal. McGuire dropping it in the goal. The shot had come off the upright. Oh, it was a very close shave there for the goalkeeper and defence, but it came off the upright and it will be cleared down along the far side. Pumped a little bit further upfield by Tom Rehal. Jerry Sheridan up now to Mickey Brady, and Mickey belting it up along the far wing. Held back there by the crosserlough man, Noel Cook. Gets it up along the far side. Tom Rehill, the hopping ball there, heading towards the end line, cut off there by the cornerback, Kevin Fay, out over the end line, so it will be a 45. There's the 40. Oh, deflected a little bit further in. Vivian Dowd pulling on it there and gets it out into the centre, and Mullahoran now motoring upfield again. Long delivery coming here from Gerard Brady, way up into the right corner. Back here is Brian Lynch. Belts it down into the centre. In after it, Ronan Farrelly. The referee blows his whistle. The free outside the 45-metre line. About 7 minutes left in the game, a little less. Brian Lynch pulling it down here, but bolted back upfield by Vivian Dowd. Out after is John C. Brady. Out after him would be Sean Lynch. Sean in possession now. Gets it back into the centre, cut out towards the far side, and picked up here by Tom Rehill. Tom with a high curling, dropping dangerous ball. Ronan Farrelly breaking it down here, and the left-footed shot there gone out over the end line. Little over 6 minutes left in the game now as Pádraig Riley kicks down into the centre. Ronan Farrelly there. If at first you don't succeed, you try and try again. The low ball through the centre. John McVeety with it now. 40 metres out. Trying to pull out the defence. Possibly gets it out to Farrelly. Right-footed curling ball into the goal mouth, and Gerard Brady back here, Pádraig Riley in fact, and down into the centre. Here we've got Shea Smith now, the high one that's going out towards the right. Tom Rehill down under it, and Mickey Brady. Pádraig Riley is the one that collects and moves outfield, and Mullahoran along with him, way up along the far side. Has he overcarried, or did the referee blows his whistle. Awarding the free there to John C. Brady, and it's about 55 metres out. Not only at this stage, out in front anyway, is the light fading, but it's, well, getting somewhat dark. Pádraig Riley. The short chip that was intended to be so. Damien transfers out to Kieran Brady. Dangerous ball. John C. in possession for a moment, and little stalemate up here at the goal on the right. The full forward in after it, running out after it now is Ray Fagan. Ray with it very near the end line, looking for assistance outfield, and gets it back out now to Tommy Sheridan. A left-footed one, lobbing right in towards the goal mouth. Nicely held back here by Pádraig Riley. Pádraig gets it out to the far side, where in turn Noel Cook clears up along the far wing for crosserlough. Low ball across into the centre here, coming to Brian Lynch. Brian, a long delivery, but held back here for the Mullahoran men and cleared. Not a very long clearance, not out of danger yet. The referee penalising Kevin Fay there, and he will award the free. Well, he's awarding the free there, and it will be about 50 metres out. Kevin there possibly count himself a little bit lucky that that the free or the referee didn't throw up the ball. Anyway, Donald Smith broken out now to the left here. Gerard Brady out after it. Clearance out over the sideline, down here to our left. So it will be a line ball. Line ball for crosserlough. Donald Smith now to take the kick. Little resemblance there as he swings it right into the 13-metre area. Racing after the ball at the moment. Back here is Sean Cusick. Sean Cusick gets it away into the centre. And in the last do-or-die effort now, Pádraig Lynch now racing through. 35 yards out, still Pádraig Lynch. Jerry Sheridan after him. The ball picked up here by John McVeety. And John is fouled, and the referee awards the free in. It's beginning to get somewhat difficult to pick them out now. The light is fading hard and fast. 1-8 to 5. Low and high to goal! Oh, a mighty shot, as they say there, from Porrick, and crash it into the back of the net. Well, it was a surprise one, and let me tell you that the defence weren't expecting one bit of it. But there's about a little over 2 minutes left in the game now. Perhaps we could have a grandstand finish. 1-8 to 1-5. Remember that there are only 3 points between them. And the defence, well, could very easily be counting the cost. Crosserlough are coming again now. Back here is Jerry Sheridan. The crowd know it. They're getting into it as well, as the ball is cleared upfield by Kieran Brady to Vivian Dowd. Their objective now at this stage will be to keep it up in this half of the field. That is Mullahoran, if they're to, well, save the day, as it were. Remember that a goal would put the sides level. Tommy Sheridan, 13 metres out, working his way. A curling ball that's high, and it's over the bar. The insurance, as they say. Tommy Sheridan there with a nice point, coming at a very vital stage. 1 goal and 9 for Mullahoran. 1 goal and 5 for Crosserlough. Well, couldn't help but mention that pile driver that went into the net up here a moment ago. They're coming again, Mullahoran. It's not over yet. The hopping ball, and out comes the goalkeeper. Collected here by Sean Lynch. Transfers into the centre. Way up into the attack now. After it here, the centre forward, Porrick Lynch. The referee blows his whistle. He will award the free in, which will be about 25 yards out. Surely they will try and engineer a goal from this one. We're coming very, very close now to the 30 minutes in this second half. And I'm beginning to feel that it's a pity to play such an entertaining game at this point in time, because, well, the fact that it's been so dark, and certainly, as I said earlier, well, an awful lot more excitement in this one than we had in the two put together today. Mullahoran moving upfield now again. Ball played back here to J.J. Plunkett. Going the hard way. Tapped up to the centre. Her Brian Lynch transfers out to the left, and plenty of excitement coming into it now. And the ball broken down here and collected by Brian Lynch 25 yards out. Still Brian Lynch racing through, but the referee's whistle had gone. How nice it would be for Brian if he could continue and possibly bury it. But the whistle had gone. There's 4 points between them. We're just over the 30 minutes, almost 31 in fact, into this second half. Are they going to go for a goal here, Tom Rehill, or will he be content with the point? Yes, he is. And we're coming very, very close now to full time. 1 goal between them. 1-9 to 1-6. Porrick Riley placing the ball on the 20-metre line. Just that 1 goal between them. Down right across the centre field area. Whipped in here by Benny Bird. Benny's right-footed one now. Pumped a little bit further in, but the goalkeeper coming out to it, and he polices it out over the end line. Only just, but it did go out over the end line. And surely this will be the last kick of the game now. 1 goal and 9, 1 goal and 6. And Mullahoran, well, looking as though they may be on their way into a semi-final. Porrick Riley comes up now. Down towards the, there goes the whistle, it's all over. 1 goal and 9 for Mullahoran, and 1 goal and 6 points for Crosserlough in a very gallant effort coming from both sides, and certainly both sides must be commended on a game that was by no means dirty, but there was some hard hitting in it that, well, made it that bit more entertaining. And so Mullahoran now moving back into the big times with 1-9 to 1-6. And I'm sure that well, we're going to have the late show, and I think that the tune I think that the tune there that might be breaking in from the background, well, it is almost appropriate for this time of the evening, because, as I said some moments ago, it's a pity that, well, this should have to be played at this time when it's almost getting dark. And what an entertaining game it was. Michael Fagan there shaking hands with Jerry Sheridan, and indeed it's a great pity that Michael couldn't be part of, well, he is part, but that he wasn't out there with these lads this evening. Crosserlough, well, they played with this never say die attitude up to the bitter end, and that splendid goal there coming from the 14-metre free, it looked as though they might, well, sneak in as it were and possibly gain a draw, but Mullahoran held out and held out in fine fashion, and in doing so they came out the winners. 1 goal and 9 points and 1 goal and 6, and I'm sure that when Crosserlough sit down and look back, well, they will possibly feel that had the many exiles, well, that were supposed to be part of their side, well, out here this evening, they possibly may feel that had they got them, well, they might have took this one. But it was 15 against 15. That's really the moral of the story. Michael, I was just looking there at a moment ago down in front, Michael Fagan there, and one of the mentors from the Mullahoran side, well, having a conversation about the whole thing. And back over to our left, the crowd now moving out of the field. Well, you leave Breffni Park on the 24th of July 1988 with the score 1 goal and 9 points for Mullahoran, and Crosserlough 1 goal and 6. And you also leave a quarter-final, get into your car and put on the headlights. From everybody here, we do hope that you have enjoyed it, and thank you very much for being with us.